Hello everyone, this is David Susilo from David Susilo Unscripted. This is the moment I've been waiting for since CES 2023. During CES 2023, BenQ have managed to shatter my bias against DLP. It turns out that all the stuff I don't like about DLP, it's not because of the DLP technology itself, but because of the lack of proper implementation of the technology. And here it is, the flashback video of the day that happened. And now I'm going to show you why I've been wrong all this time. Right.
So, hello, it is BenQ HT4550i. This new projector is going to launch in Q2. So, you can see actually it's not lamp anymore, it's a full LED home theater projector. So you can see the color is so vibrant, it's so pop. Why? Because when we use a LED light version, the brightening can be brighter, and the dark scene we use a LED dimming technology can dim to 40%. And also BenQ we use a new technology, we call it as a local contrast enhancer. So you can see this big screen, actually we can divide them by 32 by 32. So actually there are 1024 small square on the screen. Each one has the gamma we can adjust. So it's kind of a local dimming technology, first time on projector. And of course this one is for home theater, so it's a 3200 lumens, good in dark room but also good in the bright living room. And we know a lot of AV enthusiastic, they love to fine-tune everything with their own projector, right? So this time we designed the advanced color temperature setting for those AV enthusiastic. So here you can see the advanced color temperature fine-tune. Original only have RBG, but now this time we provide 11 points for those users to fine-tune each own RGB, so they can have their own combination. And furthermore is the picture mode. Actually, we do provide two kind of a different picture mode for end user to choose. One is our own BenQ tone mapping technology cinematic color HDR10 I will call standard, but we also do the filmmaker mode to follow the standard. So you can choose either one.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was the projected image of the 4550 recaptured using my iPhone 13 Pro Max. The shadow details and color gradation is just immense. The image was reviewed and projected in my dedicated home theater, projected from 15 feet away in a completely darkened room using the projector's filmmaker mode, which is the most accurate mode out of the box, and projected to Stewart Studio Tech 130G4, captured using my iPhone 13 Pro Max from 4 feet away. Before I go further into the review, let me show you the unit itself. In terms of shape, this is practically like a 3550 and 3560. It comes with a new and improved dongle, and this time it works with Netflix right out of the box without the need to sideload the app. And of course, inside the box you can find the power cable. It is of the 3-prong variety. The remote control is included, obviously. It's white in color, which is great, so you can find it in the dark. And it's also backlit. Of course, no packaging is complete without the inclusion of instruction manual. And batteries for the remote are included as well. And now let's take out the projector. Now this is the top of the projector. It comes with both horizontal and vertical lens shift. And behind that sliding door you can see the focus and zoom levers. Feels good in the hand. and logos that show that this projector can do a 100% DCI-P3 cinematic color and also includes HDR Pro, which is essentially a 1024 zones local dimming proprietary to BenQ to further improve the tone mapping of this projector on a frame-by-frame basis. At the back, you can see ISF CCC and Control 4 certification, which means this unit has the appropriate parameters to be professionally calibrated to be remotely controlled using Control 4 protocol. Also at the back, you can see SPDIF Toslink optical output, 3.5mm stereo output, media reader USB input, and 2 HDMI input with HDCP 2.2 and one of them with audio return channel. And just like any serious projector, there is a USB input to be used for service and firmware update, RS-232 for home automation such as Crestron, LAN connection for home automation such as the aforementioned Control 4, and a 12-volt trigger to trigger either a motorized screen or motorized curtain. From the front, there's nothing really exciting about this projector, or any projector for that matter. It has a 1.3 times zoom lens behind that cover and a ventilation holes. I mean, there's nothing interesting other than the gunmetal color, which I prefer over my JVC projector. And on the side, there are enough buttons for you to control the projector without using the remote. This will help a lot with the initial setup of the projector. And of course, also when you're troubleshooting the projector, if it ever needs to be done. Of course, my review will not be complete because I have the HT3560, so I put the 3560 on top of my JVC projector, and I put the 4550 below all of that, as you can see over here. So I'll start with the brightness. At 3200 lumens, this projector is extremely bright. Post-calibration, the 4550 is about 50% brighter than the 3560. And because of that, I never have to use the high brightness setting on the 4550, which in turn making the fan noise a lot less noisy. And because it's using 4 LEDs, there's no color wheel. And because there's no color wheel, there's absolutely no rainbow effect. And also because it's using 4 LEDs instead of 3, there's no color flutter either. So the image is very stable and without any artifacts. In terms of color accuracy, as you can see on the screen, it's highly accurate, especially in filmmaker mode. And here it is, the comparison. This is when I'm using the HT3560 projector on my reference Studio Tech 130G4 by Stewart film screen. It is already pretty good. But compared to BenQ 4550, as you can see, the colors are a lot richer, with better apparent contrast, and seemingly better blacks. All of these makes the 4550 to be the best DLP projector I have witnessed in my life. As if it is not enough, as far as I'm concerned, the 4550 is my go-to and reference projector for 4K DLP. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes my review of the BenQ 4550. If you have any question or comments, please leave it in the comment section down below. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.